And we're back to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. I'm your host, Nick Legato. Last episode, we did a whole bunch of little side quest stuff. We got a whole bunch of side quests in motion, per se. So now we get to have fun at Gizamaluke's Grotto. So we're back on track. All the side quest stuff is now officially out of the way. We can focus on what we're supposed to be doing, which is nice. Do-do-do-do-do. It appears there are dead soldiers here. What that means, we don't know. But they won't get away with it. Uh-oh. Drove Dagger didn't come here. Let's go! It's kind of tragic the way it's being playing itself out here, but not a big deal. As we enter, we can head over here to the right. On our way to Bermechia. Done for. Take this bell and go to Bermechia. The Black Mages took our bell. Bermechian soldier. The king. Okay, so it appears that Black Mages are the cause of this. Don't worry. We'll protect your liege. Hopefully. As we ring the bell here. Nice. So there's some interesting things to keep in mind, that we have to use those bells to do certain things. As it appears, one guy is getting tag teamed. Oh, snap. Hey, look, it's Beavis and Butthead. That I don't know. Oh yeah? Well, you stupid clowns, we're gonna kill them instead, as we're thrown into a fight with two Black Mages. Don't worry, they're not too tough. You can actually steal tents from them, I believe. So if you feel you're short on tents, go for it. But for the most part, we're just gonna beat the crap out of them the old-fashioned way. Because as you can see, it can be done very, very easily. Because they're not that threatening. And this should finish this one off. Hopefully it doesn't hit Quina. That way we can use her trance skill later. I'd rather save it if possible. On something we can actually use on them, but that may not be the way it works out. Most likely won't be. When Quina, we'll talk about her trance when we get there. Okay, so we learned those skills. We're going to use the level up skill when we get a chance to equip it. Definitely want to put that on Freya. I said Faye, didn't I? You can't take me anywhere, guys. You just can't take me anywhere. Put the mithril gloves on. That's done. The iron helm is done, but we don't have anything better. Nothing new on the javelin. And the coral ring's done. Let's go ahead and put on the Germinus boots for now, but we will switch back later. Same with put the coral ring on Zidane, since he can learn Insomniac and Man-Eater. Then we'll put the Germinus boots on him. And for Stinky Butt, we'll put on Yellow Scarf, so it can start working on the Millionaire skill, which is a great skill, so that's why we're going to work on it. And that's about it, because it can't learn anything else. You're not going to get anything either from that other stuff. So, the Steeple Hat gives better magic defense, so let's put that on Vivi. And since that's done, the Steeple Hat does not give better defense because of the headgear, so... Actually, the headgear gives better defense, but it lowers his magic defense. I'd rather have the lower defense and better magic defense for Vivi. Alright, let's keep moving. Let's go ahead and finish this guy off. Alright, well, Quina tranced in that last battle, and I'll just tell you what it does. When Quina trances, her attack goes up like by 200% or something like that. It goes up dramatically, and she has the ability called Cook. Cook is an ability that allows her to eat an enemy at 50% health, I think, or 75% health. I'm pretty sure it's 50% health though. So it is very useful, especially when you're trying to get her to learn new skills. So, you know, definitely consider having her, you know, that's why that high tide is a great ability to have her equipped on her, because if she can pull it off, she'll do very, very well. As she'll get the instant gib almost. Just pretty much almost just by default almost get the insta-give. Now the buzzing skill actually caused the mustard syndrome, the mustard status effect on Vivi, I think, which is why I'm glad Vivi didn't attack, because that would have killed Vivi. So you have to be careful with some of those enemies. Let's go into abilities really quick, because we need to equip and level up. Let's go ahead and take off Antibody, put it on Bright Eyes. Bug Killer and Undead Killer. Well, we don't need Dragon Killer. We don't need Bird Killer, really. So let's put Bug on. I don't think there's any Undead in here, so we should be good there. What about Queen Millionaire? Receive more gil after battle? Absolutely put that on. Why not? Vivi has nothing new. As you can see, we're getting more ability stones the more the character's level, so that's something to keep in mind as well. Well, it's a battle with undead, so it's something... I guess there are undead in here. Are they really a threat to us? Not really. So that's why I actually didn't put the Undead Killer on, but I probably should. We got hit with Thunder, but remember that Zidane is equipped with the Coral Ring, so he absorbs Thunder attacks, which is always a good thing. That'll kill one of those boneheads. These two attacks should kill the other. They're not too threatening. I mean, they hit you with Thunder Magic and whatnot, and their attack is in the middle. But they're not as dangerous, in my opinion, as the, whatever those bug enemies were. But, as you can see, we powered through them pretty well. Oh yeah, and if you were wondering about those Phoenix Pinions that I sold earlier in the game for money, I made them all back. I got them all back in the Chocobo Hot and Cold game. Actually, I got like 3 times that. So we get another Gizamaluke's bell from that guy that was up there. Alright. And really quick, before I forget, I almost forgot, I walked right by it, and I'm like, what was the point of coming up here for another bell? No, there should be a treasure up there, and we find it. I was actually wrong. That buzzing skill is not the mustard attack, it's actually berserk. So, yeah, they can berserk you, my bad. It looked the same to me, come on. Give me a break. Oh well. Anyway, so yeah, it wasn't a big deal. Really quick though, I want to check out if Queena can actually equip that vest. Yes, she can equip the bronze vest to learn Jelly. It's probably worth it, so let's go ahead and do that, so that way she's at least learning the Jelly skill. Every little bit helps, guys. Every little bit helps. As we find us Mithril gloves, it looked like. I powered through that so quickly I didn't even see it. So we got another set of those, which is good. We're moving about. There's something under the bridge here. The Magus Hat, finally an upgrade for Vivi. It's decent. It teaches the skill slow. Definitely want Vivi to learn that skill. That's a very useful skill in this game. And we'll talk more about that in a little bit. Alright. Please say something. Yeah, really, what's going on? Mog me, huh? Alright, well, let's see what we can do. Scary clowns. Why is that guy sniffing Vivi awkwardly? Okay. Here you go. You better flip out on me. What the hell? Whoa! That was peculiar. Yeah, no problem. Apparently he's so heavily addicted to Koopa Nuts that he flips out. Or something along that line. That was very peculiar. Let's go ahead and grab this item here, which is a Gizamaluke's bell. Nice. Okay. Oh boy. Let's see. Oh, we're under attack. Sorry, this is a new enemy, and this is the last enemy that you're gonna fight here in this area. What is this? The Lamia. I hate Lamias. They're actually kind of nasty, so you want to make sure you can't eat them. They don't give you anything for eating them, actually. And we want to take him down quickly, because they can be troublesome. They can use a spell on them called Might, which ups their attack, and it can do some damage. When they hit you on their attack, it can do like 300 damage. I've seen it do that much anyway. So the idea is that we can take it down pretty quickly. If we get hit with Might. Well, see, or it's upping its attack power again. Gain more attack power. So as you can see, it is very important to want to take him down. And the Might, I think, is a reaction to being hit. So as you can see, it did like 300 damage to Zidane, and he's got the best gear on for defense and such. So be careful. Don't let them might up too much, or don't let them get too mighty. Or you'll regret it, because it'll get nasty. It'll start getting nasty. Let me see here. Go ahead and... oh, hell, why not? Now, there's one thing that we can do. Now that we've seen that little scene, let's run back, because there's actually another bell that we need to get a hold of, and I'll show it to you momentarily. Alright, let's keep moving. So, pretty much why we're going back is we're actually going to get another bell here. Should be over here. Pretty sure, anyway. But we find another Gizamaluke's bell. So that's why we came all the way back. Okay, so now we gotta head all the way back to that room with the big bell in it. So now that we got that other bell, yay! Because now that you have it, you can do everything that needs to be done. We're gonna open the dark door bell first. That's on the right side of the massive bell in the middle. All right, that's one. Let's keep moving here. We go and over to the right, and we're thrown into another battle. Alright, we did that. Let's open this door here with one of the bells. Should shatter the bell, yep. Let's go inside. Finally, a kind of a safe place. Let's see. Now, if you go up here to this vine, yeah, you're not going to want to go up there. This leads to a place called Popo's Heights. And up there you will find two enemies that will devastate your party, but one more so than the other. The one that will devastate your party is the Grand Dragon, and you just don't want to fight Grand Dragons right now. They'll murder you. You can't beat them right now. There's no point in it. Sweet. From Modun to Mogmi. Da-da-da-da-da. The highest score was 110 by a woman named Freya, who won the title. Cool. Let's do that again and see if we can get any new letters. No. Let's go ahead and use a tent, since we've got lots of tents, and we're going to save as well. So let's go ahead and save. Okay, so we're all saved. Let's start heading out, and by telling Moguta we like Kupo nuts, we get this little scenario here, this little scene, so to speak. Which gives us the Holy Bell. And if we keep bringing him more nuts throughout the game, we'll get other little nice items from him. So when we get to the area where Kupo nuts become something we can pick up, I'll let you guys know. Hopefully I'll remember, you know, where they are. I have found them all before, so just something for you guys to kind of look forward to. All that good stuff as we're here. Please be careful. Gizamaluke has gone mad. He's being controlled by some strange clown. Uh-oh. There's something nasty in here. Here we go. So here we go. We're up against Gizamaluke. Great. There's actually a little trick we can do. So whoever gets to attack first is going to attempt this said trick. Other than Zidane, because he's going to steal. Because there's some goodie. He's got some goodies on him, and we're going to get them all. We can throw a 10 on him and actually either heal him fully or cause a certain set of status effects. So if it doesn't work the first time, ignore it. Don't try again, because it's a waste of temps and money. Let's see. Yes! And it worked! It worked! So he's now hidden by darkness and all kinds of nasty status effects, which will give us the time we need, in a sense, to break him down and get all of his items. Let's go ahead and keep stealing. As there is one item we want to get, and it's not the Magus Staff, it's the Ice Staff. The Magus Hat, it's the Ice Staff. So what we should be doing is, well, we could start pummeling him down a little bit, I guess. He is going to try and start hitting us. And eventually, the effects of what we cause on him will wear off. So let's try and slow him. Let's jump attack. Let's steal again, because we still need to get that other item. And didn't get it. Appear slow doesn't work, or it didn't work that time. Hold off. I'm trying to hold off as long as I can on attacking. Until we get that last skill. The other benefit of doing this is that he can't use his water magic on us, which is nice. Because you don't want to get hit by that. I'm going to see if I can try slow again. Yeah, okay, so it does work. I tried to hit us with the water. We could throw up Mighty Guard, though that wears off after a while, so that's why I'm trying to wait. I'm only going to put it up if he snaps out of silence and darkness, so that's when I'm going to throw up Mighty Guard. Until then, we can probably wait. Dang it. He's got about 3,000 health, so if I guess we can work on him a little bit. I'm worried that we're going to kill him off, so that's why I'm a little hesitant to go after him right away. About 405, so that's 500 right there. As we get hit with Silent Voice, which does exactly what it says it does. Okay, so maybe we don't want to throw magic out at it. Let's wake him up from that. With an Echo Screen. We have a lot of new items from that mini game we did with the Chocobo Hot and Cold, so we ended up finding a lot of free goodies. But we're still, and unfortunately, we're still having trouble getting Zidane to steal that Ice Staff. You want to get that Ice Staff. You should not, for under any reason, leave this battle without it. He's not that dangerous as in the condition that he's in. So, or if you have the Butterfly Sword equipped, go ahead and use the Silence skill. That works very nicely too. Using the skill that Zidane has, the soul break or whatever. Come on, Zidane, you've got one item to steal. It shouldn't be that hard. One last item. You're not leaving without it. Get it, you bastard. Ah. You jump one more time. I'll waste MP. Just let Vivi focus for now. As you can see, this battles can be drawn out because of this, well, mostly because of this issue here. We're trying to steal an item that's not, and we're unfortunately not lucky enough to get it. So, as you can see, I'm slowly taking my time and whittling this boss down. Hopefully, we'll be able to get it soon. That way we can unload on him, but right now we're just not getting any luck here. It's gonna be Freya's last jump for a few turns. Because he should be at least half dead at this point, if not a little less. Steal. Come on. Nice. Give me your goods. Imagine it's fighting very nasty bosses trying to get items. It can get kind of hectic. Slow wore off, so let's go ahead and try and put slow back on him. We don't need him taking extra turns at all. It doesn't always work, but it does work sometimes. Didn't work that time. Okay, so we're gonna stop casting on this boss for sure, because I'm tired of getting hit by this skill. Even though it missed, I still don't want to get hit by it. Come on, Zidane, you're killing me. You're killing your father, Larry. we're just kind of waiting at this point. And you're not going to be able to do this with every boss. Then again, this is the only party where we can't heal by normal means, so that can be problematic as well, but not right now. Come on. Come on. Oh my god, you jackass. Steal the thing already. Before that stuff wears off. It can. I know it can. I've seen it happen. Maybe it's from standard spell casting, but I'm pretty sure it can, so we've got to get it. There we go. Time to die. Let's go ahead and throw up the Mighty Guard just in case we get some retaliation for kicking his ass. Focus. And attack. And now let's start kicking his butt. Finally. Vivi finally gets a new weapon. He's the only one who hasn't really gotten a new weapon since the beginning of the game. Whereas some of our other characters are either out of the party with new weapons and vice versa. Kerblamo! Go, Vivi. Thunder away. As you can see, that Mighty Guard is actually absorbing a lot of the damage from that attack, which is nice. And that actually ends the battle. He's not very difficult, per se, with these two symptoms on him. But if we couldn't get on the silence, this battle would have been a lot harder. So we were fortunate enough that tent worked that time, because it doesn't always work. It's like a 1 out of 5 chances that it'll work. So we got kind of lucky. But I like that. That's a good kind of luck, though. I'm not too, awkward about that. So, what happened to Master Gizamaluke? Well, whatever, we must hurry. His Majesty is in danger! And the story changes directions here, just a little bit. So what is this whole shtick here? Across this gate, we're in Alexandria territory. So it appears that Steiner is here, and we can actually remove and move around some of his gear if we need to. We don't really need to. I mean, we could put mithril gloves on him, but he's learning this stuff on the silver gloves and the linen cuirass. We can put this stuff on him, but here's the deal. We're not going to do any battling with these guys. With Steiner, and obviously the other character we have who's kind of missing at the moment. But like I said, there's no reason to change any of their equipment around unless you need something that they're holding. And we'll talk about that when it becomes relevant. Right now it's not very relevant. So, where are you from? The girl supposedly looks exactly like Princess Garnet, the most beautiful princess to ever grace Alexandria ever. It's hard to believe that she'd be such a beautiful daughter. Poison? Rotten? I'm not carrying anything that's rotten. Least favorite food. Guess I'll pickles. Interesting how that worked out. We make our way inside. Yay! So we made our way through the south gate of Bowden Arch, is where we're at. I think is where we're supposed to be. So we gotta go through this whole little thing. So, if you want to equip him with new stuff, I mean you can. Like I said, he's fine with everything he's got on. He's not going to learn anything new. But we'll have a spare set of mithril gloves lying around for him later. So, since I'd rather him learn Undead Killer right now. I can't think of anything else to do. So let's go ahead and maneuver a few things around here. See if we can do stuff to make this work out. has already happened. Gotta encourage him. You're welcome. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk to this clown. Okay, I'll be going back to the castle next month when my contract expires. There's no need to worry about our safety if we can explore it on an airship. You don't say. Okay, so obviously we've got to do something else to get this going. We picked up the Moltina racket. There's actually a weapon upgrade for a dagger, but we'll talk about that in a moment. It takes a couple of months. What a useless bastard. See if we can get that guy to move somehow. Uh-oh. Looks like somebody's in trouble. So now that we've done that, let's go ahead and head in here. Uh-oh. They found us! Or did they? We'll find out. Don't want to be suspicious. Let's just go over there and get it over with. Yeah. What a moron. Oh my god. So we get the gate pass. Let's go ahead and do what we intended to do earlier. As Steiner the Fail keeps watch for us. Why would none suffer in this world? Yes, of course, woman, come. Yes, she's, you know, getting naked. Alright, there she goes. Now, you have an option to be a total jackass. But we're not going to do that. We're better people than that. If we are. Alright. So we find out more stuff here about them trying to get to, it seems, something about Trino. We're not sure what that is, so don't worry about it. But we can't, I know you guys saw the treasure chest back in that area we were before, but we can't get it right now, so don't worry about it. We'll just have to leave it behind for the moment. Let's go ahead and check out her gear. Let's go ahead and may as well put the Moltina racket on her. Nobody else can use it. It's time for her to get some new gear. Let's put the problem is with her gear is based on certain aspects, but let's go ahead and it affects her spirit though. Well, the Magus hat is fine. Leather wrist. We unfortunately do not have a glass armlet on us, which is kind of what she needed, but that's okay. The cotton robe we've got a lot of, and the desert boots, which will teach her scan. Sucks that we don't have it, but we don't have it. And for biggins, raises earth elemental attack. Well, we already have a Germinus boots on somebody in the other party, so let's go ahead and equip it now. May as well have these guys at least a little setup for whatever comes their way. Let's go into abilities and equip any new ones. Steiner gets an HP 10%. leave the level up on him. We can probably take off Bug Killer and Beast. Beast Killer might want to stay on. There are lots of beasts. Yeah, and then we're down to Undead and Bug Killer. So, let's go with Bug Killer. So that way he gets actually the HTP 10%. His HP is so high, it's kind of redundant to use it. Prevents back attacks, or deals lethal damage to flying and undead. Let's go ahead and just leave Bird Killer on for the moment. Now for you, doubles the potency of medicinal items. Chemist is such a great skill for Garnet / Dagger. And we'll talk about why later, but it is something important that's worth doing. Let's go ahead and talk to this Moogle here. And we've now got two letters to deliver, so we'll talk about that later. Obviously, we don't really need to save yet, quite at the moment. I don't think, yeah, we can't go back, so don't bother about that. We can buy some stuff here if we want. Shouldn't be much that we would want to buy, because we're pretty stuffed with everything else. So we're good money-wise. Let's keep moving. There's really not much else to do. We've done everything that we can do, and we've equipped everybody in the best way possible, so let's keep moving. Let's go ahead and board the ship. Shuttle, whatever. Let's go ahead and depart. Get a whole little thing with that. Let's see here. Yep, let's sit there. For whatever reason. Doesn't matter. He shuts the door and we head off. So nice. Yeah, boy. Almost missed... Part-time worker Mary almost missed the ride, yo. Not that it's a big deal, but whatever. Now departing. Not a big deal. Yes, yes, yes. Relax. Sociopath. Your fortitude, and finally your idea to use Gessel pickles to get us through the Sunken Garden. I'm thoroughly impressed by your intelligence and courage, Princess. Steiner, you can't keep calling me that, bud. A lot of mistakes when Verdane taught me how to talk like this. Oh, shut up, Steiner. Is it me, or does Steiner just have, like, a stool shoved so far up his ass that it actually kind of burns when he pees a little? Yeah, it's so far up his ass it goes through his intestinal system and comes out as urethra. Oh, what? Not urethra. What am I talking about? Oh, God. Whatever. I'm done. I'm done trying to go... That was getting a little gross. Even for me. He pooed out his pee hole. Oh, man. Ooh. Okay, so yay, we've made it through. Woo! But we've got some things to do. Alright, so now that we've made it out of here, there's one thing we want to do while we're outside. We find another one of these gate areas, and we're thrown into a battle. And we've got some new enemies to fight. There is one enemy we can learn a skill from, which we'll want to pick up. It has its uses. Unfortunately, this is not the guy we want to get that skill from. So let's go ahead and cause this bad guy some pain and suffering. Some melee attacks work, but he's lizard based, so that means your Dragon Slayer works and lizard magic works. Both work wonders. You can see, I think he used Mighty Guard on himself to protect or something. Either way, he's pretty much toast. He's no match for this group output, really. And actually, well, that attack was kind of wussy. Goodbye! Oh, dang it, I forgot to equip our new gear. Dang it! Well, we'll do that now. Oh well, 1 AP wasted. Like I really give a crap. Run around in a circle and make up for it. Alright. Ice Staff, which helps speed up the learning of Blizz slow, but we also learn the next tier of magic skills, Blizzara. So we're now getting gear that will help us with the next tier of spells, so that's why it's important for us to be doing this. So let's go ahead and do what we gotta do here. Smell of what? Yeah, me too. I got a bad feeling about this as well. So we're not going to linger for long, but we are here for the golden oldies. So yeah, it's not like vicious or anything. We're not going to leave yet because obviously there's some chests here for us to acquire, or acquisize, which gives us a tent. I don't know what's in here. What's in here? High potion, okay. I thought it was an ether. You can't get them all right. Alright, now that we've done that, we're not going to go into Bermechia yet. We've got a few things we got to do. Not a joke. There's something we actually need to do while we're here. And let's go ahead and do it now. We got to head away from Bermechia as we make our way across the plains, so to speak, this open area. It's quite a ways where we're going, so just be patient as we get there. But we're looking for chocobo tracks, number one. Alright, let's keep moving here. There's a giant whirlwind, but that we can't do anything about that right now. So we got to kind of make our way. We got to shimmy along the side of the mountain here, out of the desert. And we should be heading, hopefully, to something that we're looking for. And I'll explain it in a moment here. As I'm hoping that this is one of those battles, because this, it's another lizard. I'm going to run around in a circle until that battle shows up, because there's a blue magic we want to learn while we're here. So we'll do that after, I'll do that and see if I can get this enemy to spawn. Okay, these are the enemies I was looking for here. We can actually learn a skill from them, and I really want to learn it, because it's a pretty decent status effect, actually. It'd be nice though if Queen Ed wouldn't one-shot them. And they can hit kind of hard, so... But this is the enemy. I'm just going to show it to you. If I can't, you know, get it to cooperate, then I can't get it to cooperate. As you can see, we were able to instantly get them both. But that's the enemy, and that enemy teaches the skill called Night, which is like a sleep spell, but on all enemies. And it's actually pretty useful, so I am going to try and pick it up. Okay, so we've done all that. I got Night, finally. It only took 2 tries, really, of the battle with the nymphs. Okay, let's keep moving, as now we finally get to where we need to get. Let's go ahead and use the Gisal greens, since we have so many of them, it's almost insane. Just hop aboard this chocobo. And we've got one thing to find here. However, this is going to open up a lot of things for us. This is the Healing Shore. We're actually right there. Oops, we're right there, right at this exact moment, even. So we just need to find it is all we got to do. Let's see, where is the... There it is. It's somewhere around here. I think it's actually out in the water. No. Come on. Where are you? Maybe it's over here? There it is. Now this is not an item. It's very important. It's something else that's very important. So some strange smoke appeared and we're getting sleepy! We're falling! Falling! Okay, there we are. And it appears that we have landed on a small planet. Welcome to the Chocobo's dream world. Aww. And what's up with this place that we need to figure out? Holy crap! The Colonel Sanders be looking at that going, there's some good eating on them. Choco, you seek a quiet life with other chocobos, am I right? You might be. What's it to you? You'll rate your return. Now we have the ability to cross rivers. Cool. So we've pretty much upgraded our chocobo in a sense. Now our chocobo can go across rivers and anywhere shallow. And this actually opens up for us more new things for us to find. We're going to go, and as I said, with many side quest things, you know, we're going to do it now. Now here's the deal. The use of this skill we actually have to go back through Gizamaluke's grotto in order to fulfill the other side quest stuff. So I'm going to head back through the grotto and grab us a chocobo, and we're going to go find the other secret items that were located on the other side of the grotto. So we'll see you when we get... Okay, so we're back here. We're near Q's Marsh here. So now that we're back here, let's go ahead and open up the chocograph. And the one that we're really looking for here is... where is it? There it is, Bird's Eye Lagoon. So we need to head there first. And now that we have this chocobo, Bogue Choco is upgraded, we can actually head out amongst them, one might say. And we've got to get over there. Now this isn't the island. Oh, come on, you little jackass. Sometimes it's hard to tell where the shallows are here. I guess it's over here then. Should be... You can see it's out over here. Here's the Bird's Eye Island, and it's kind of in the cup here. On one of these sides. Must be this side. There it is. And thus we find a treasure chest. Yay! What do we find? 4 Phoenix Downs, 3 Ethers, 1 Magician's Robe. A nice find right there, that Magician's Robe. There's one other treasure we can get. And it is worth coming back here just to get these 2 items. Vivi really benefits from this extra kind. I like to think of it as a little treasure run, and you may as well do it now than to wait and do it later, because in a sense, Vivi will learn the skills on the ice staff pretty quickly, and he's kind of warranted. He's able to learn something new via other means. So okay, let's open up the next chocograph menu, and we're looking for this one, the small beach. And it's a little beach on a small island, so we'll have to look out for it. I think it's actually right there. So we gotta work our way around and get over there. And there it is. Now the question is, what side is it on? It's obviously on this side. And there we go. And thus we find a second treasure chest. 4 remedies, 2 elixirs, 8 rising suns, and 1 oak staff. We can't do anything with the rising suns at the moment, so don't worry about it, but we will later. So hold on to them. Unless I tell you to sell them, and that'll only be if we need money. And I don't think we're going to be needing any money anytime soon. Now that we've done that, we're ready to go back to Bermechia. But first and foremost, let's get us some free healing. And we should all know where that free healing is going to come from. It's going to come from over here. I'm also going to show you what we found for Vivi here while we're here. And it's going to be up to you what you want to do. It is important for Vivi to learn the Blizzara spell, so don't undercut him anyway. So the Cotton Robe in place of the Magician's Robe. The Magician's Robe is significantly better defensively, so definitely put that on Vivi. Auto Potion's a great skill as well. The Oak Staff teaches a lot of cool stuff. Bio, Stop, Drain. But we're already working on the Ice Staff. It's going to be 40 AP, about less than 40 AP, 34 AP before he learns Blizzara. So we may as well hold off for the moment. And we'll equip the Oak Staff later. So that's something to look forward to, definitely. But that's why we came back, because the Magician's Robe is definitely worth it. And on top of that, that Oak Staff is definitely worth coming back for. So, on the next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IX, we investigate the shenanigans happening in Bermechia, and hopefully we can save the king, because I guess he's still there. We don't know. We'll find out on the next episode on Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. See you then.